Coach, I'm curious, as you watch Chachi, especially the start that she had, what do you say to a player when they're as hot as she is, especially in the first half of the game? Is
Nothing.
it we have to get looks? Do you just completely stay away?
Yeah, we don't touch her. We don't talk to her. Everyone's like playing the Red Sea. Yeah, I actually just talked to her about shooting the basketball because she's such an unselfish player, and she's only a sophomore, so the maturity is not there at all yet. And it's grown, don't get me wrong, but first of all, she doesn't like the spotlight and stuff. You wouldn't believe that out on the court, but she's a pretty laid-back kid, and she really wants to break the assist record. That's her thing. She wants to make the extra pass, and I remember talking to her last year. She came last Christmas and sat for the whole semester, and she was like, "Coach, do you not want your point guards to score?" And I'm like, "No," I said, "we don't have a point guard who can score. That's why I don't want them to." I was like, "You're different." And we kind of talked to her. I've talked to her in the last several weeks about really looking to score. Even one game, I was like, "You have to take 10 shots. If you don't take 10 shots, you're running a mile for every shot you don't take." And I'm like, "Isn't that great? Your coach wants you to shoot." So we're trying to get her to shoot, and she was doing a little bit better. But yesterday we really talked to her. Like I said, "We can't win without you shooting." I was like, and she has a great shot. Her percentages weren't great this year, but if you're not taking a lot of shots, then they're a little bit deceptive. So I think she shot 20-something% on threes, and I watch her every day in practice, and she's got a great shot, great form and everything, and she's always been a really good shooter. And I'm like, "You have to shoot for us," and she did. So that was incredible to see that, and especially when you have younger players. We graduate a lot. We graduate 5 seniors, but we do have some younger players that need to experience the postseason and have some success there in order to build on it for the future. And we don't want to just be a one-hit wonder. And that was really what helped us last year. Is when we came to the conference tournament, we just wanted to have success. I'm thinking to myself, we don't have to win. We just have to have some success because we've never had any success in the postseason. So if you haven't had any, it's hard to get them ready for that. And they just, luckily they did. We luckily got all the way to the finals, and they really built on that for this year. So I mean, it's so funny because when you take a team that has no success, like they don't know how to do anything. I know Chris Leahy knows. We ended up like Jim Valvano had them cut down the nets like at the beginning of the year to practice. We replaced it for him. So, but they don't have any idea how to do that. I mean, it seems like those little things, but we just to get them in their mind, like they didn't know how the way the NCAA tournament worked. Like we had to really teach them and talk to them about where we were trying to get. And all year, the first regional poll came out, we're 7th. I'm like, we can't be 7th. We got to be 6 or higher because you're going to have upsets in the SIAC and in the Gulf South and even maybe in our tournament. And that was our goal. Like I'm like, we're right where we need to be. We're 7th, but we got to win this, and we'll be bumped to 6. And sure enough, we were. So it's just been a lesson in how to get here. So it's been neat to see them. They've just totally bought in, and they're funny because I laugh at them all the time because I just want to strangle them at times because they're so out of control, but at the same time, they weather anything. Like any storm that comes their way, like they just handle it. And for a group that, we're relying on a sophomore point guard at times, that can be really daunting, but it doesn't seem to rattle them. So.
You talked about the NCAA tournament. Where do you see yourself being positioned when it comes out tomorrow?
I don't know. I don't think we can jump over Albany State. It depends. I haven't seen what they did today. But I don't think we can get to 5th. We might have because we picked up 2 wins. So we're no higher than 5th. So we're for sure, we're no lower than 6th, and we're no higher than 5th. So we're either 5th or 6th. And hopefully we don't have to play anybody in our league again. Hopefully not Tampa. I'm pretty sure we don't because I think they only had to win this game to go to the #1 to stay #1. I don't even think they have to win tomorrow, so I think they will host for sure. But so I don't think we'll see Tampa at all. But it could be Delta State, it could be Rollins, it could be Nova. So we'll see.